Good morning. We are going to do a practice that, from the ancients' perspectives in yoga, is all about the root chakra. What does that mean for seniors and those that are injured? Is it important, and how does it help, if possible? We're going to explore that today. First of all, you need a chair. You will need a chair that does not have arms so that you can move freely as we go through this practice. Let's begin. You are going to start with one standing pose. So first of all, find your balance. Your weight is equal between your big toe and little and the inside and outside of your heel. Your ears are over your shoulders are over your hips, and you are firmly grounded on your feet. Belly is brought in gently towards your backbone. All right, let's begin. Bring those feet just a little closer together. We are going to do 3 chair-assisted chair poses. So what that looks like, I'm turning sideways. Press your hips back like you're looking for a stool and bend at your knees. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and press up. Again, on your exhale, down we go. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. All the other poses are seated. 2 more, down we go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, making sure your weight's in the front and back corners of your feet. Take your breath and exhale. Let's go down and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Okay, we are going to do cat-cow breathing to help move our spine, particularly our thoracic spine. Your hands are going to be firmly placed on your thighs. As we breathe in, our ribs come forward, our head tilts up. As we exhale, our back curves towards the seat back of our chair and our chin dips. Let's do 4 of those. Breathe in. Moving the thoracic spine is so important. Exhale down to help control back pain. Breathe in, ribs come forward, look up. Exhale, press that back, look down. This is a great movement if you work at a desk during the day and you have low back issues. You will be thankful that you do this pose. 1 more, breathe in. And exhale. Looking down, curve that back, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back upright. I'm going to turn my chair so you can see this next pose. Bridge pose is so important for lower body strength. Let me press my chair back just a little bit more. I am seated halfway forward on my seat. My hands are going to grasp the side of my chair. My feet are hip width apart, toes are pointed forward. Bridge pose is where you press down into your chair with your hands and lift your pelvis. Hold it there. You've got a nice long line between the top of your head and your tush. Come back down. Take your breath in. Exhale, press that pelvis up towards the sky, looking up. Nice long line in that torso. Strength development for your core. your tush, your legs, and helping with pelvic floor. 2 more bridge poses, please. Breathe in. Exhale, lift, hold. You're stronger than you think you are. And lower it down. We have 1 more bridge pose. Hands pressing into the side of the chair. Lifting your pelvis up. Nice long line between the knees and the top of your head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we go. Breathe here for 2 breaths. As I turn my chair forward. Breathing is so important because you know what? It helps regulate our emotional response to things. If it's a stressful time in our lives, deep breathing is very beneficial. We are going to start some strength for our upper legs. You will do this move either completely unassisted with your hands or lifting under your thigh with one hand or both. Let's start lifting this leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, grasp that toe or ankle. And this is a version of big toe or happy baby pose. Very helpful with pelvic floor. Very helpful with low back strength. You're here for 3 breaths. And 2. And 1. Release your hand from your leg. It's out in front. Bend the knee. Knee is coming towards your chest. Remember, you can be holding onto that leg if need be. Otherwise, we have 2 more breaths here. And 1. Very nice. Lower that leg. Take your breath. And now, scoot to the side of your chair slightly. My right leg is going to extend behind my chair. On the side of my leg, I am doing a modified warrior pose for chair. You may be here. You may be here. Or if you're capable, you may be here. Now with your arms extended in front, let's take a breath. And as we exhale, rotate right. And center. Again, take your breath in. Exhale, rotate right. Become aware of the sensations in your leg and hips. 1 more time. Exhale. Back to center. Bring your hands in. Slide that leg forward. And now let's go into a wide leg forward fold. Toes are forward. Hands are reaching down between your legs toward the floor. And you are keeping your belly gently brought in towards your backbone. Let's move from our hip socket, not our low back, reaching toward the floor. Lengthening everything in the back side of the body, keeping that back flat and stable. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Very nice. Bring those legs back. Excuse me. Hip width position. We're now going to lift our left leg off the floor and breathe. So remember, you can reach under with one hand, both, or use your core strength to lift that leg. So belly button in gently towards your backbone, torso tall, lift that leg. And we're breathing here for 3 breaths. If you are very capable, maybe those hands are at heart center. 2 more breaths. Feel the dynamic strength happening in that upper leg. Now rotate that knee out slightly. And you are either grasping by your knee, your ankle, or your big toe. Big toe pose or a version of happy baby. So helpful for pelvic floor. We're here for 3 breaths. And 2. And 1. Release. Bring that knee back up towards your chest, holding it there and breathing. Your low back is sort of curved slightly forward, lengthening the tissue in that low back. 2 more breaths here. And 1, very nice. Lower your foot. Now let's slide slightly towards the left side of your chair. My right foot is directly under my hip, and I am placing my left foot somewhere either alongside or behind my pelvis. Find your balance here. Remember, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Heart center hands if you can. Take a breath here. Exhale, extend those arms out front. Let's exhale and rotate back to center. Easy rhythmic breathing as you're rotating and center. Rotate and center, bringing our warrior to a conclusion with a humble warrior. Hinging forward from your hips, looking towards your floor. Here we are. 3 breaths here. And 2, feel what's happening inside the rear leg. And 1, bring that left leg back forward. Come center in your chair. 1 more time, lift. Hold it there. Are you here? Are you here? 1 or both hands. Lower body strength, so important for low back. And foot down, let's step wide again. Hands are on your knees. We're hinging forward from our hips as we go down into a wide leg forward fold. Hands might be reaching toward the floor or remaining on your knees, whichever is right for you today. 3 breaths here. Feel what's happening inside those upper legs. Feel the dynamic strength you are building in that low back. 1 more breath in. And out, bring it back upright. Place those feet directly under your hips. Now my right foot is gonna roll to the outside of the foot. And bring that leg back to center. 3 more, just like that. Roll that foot to the outside aspect. And back in. Out. And in. Are you nice and tall in your torso above your hips? It's important if you can. And back. Let's slide down the front of your shins, holding it here, and a very small rotation side to side. The body loves rhythmic movements. It helps to lower our stress level. One more. Think of it as a pendulum on a clock. Let's come upright. And now place your left foot on the outside aspect of your foot, opening that knee to the side. Bring it back up. As you're breathing, this move is rhythmic. So nice for the inner and outer thigh, and back to center. 2 more breaths. And back up, last one, breathe in, exhale, open. And bring it back to center. Bring your hands to heart center. We are going to rotate to the right. Now, I mentioned root chakras and low back work and how important is that to people. You know, the science is very clear that the root chakra, which is believed to be located at the base of the spine, turn and rotate to the left, is actually a location of what's called your sacral plexus, which is a very rich area of nerves. Place your hands on your thighs, fingers towards the inside of your legs. Legs come out slightly. This shoulder reaches toward the opposite foot. When we do moves that activate that sacral complex, that root chakra, it helps to develop better strength in the low body, confidence in your body, and most importantly, balance skills. So we are feeling more powerful in our body, especially the lower body. We can move through our day with more confidence. And most importantly, the root chakra or sacral complex helps to activate the peaceful nervous system response in our body, so we are much better at handling stressors or anxiety that comes into our day. So root chakra work, as we've done today, benefits strength, balance, feeling confident in your body, and better able to handle day-to-day frustrations. Hands at heart center. Remember, we also benefited pelvic floor through this work. If you enjoyed this practice, please hit the subscribe button. It helps this channel grow and reach more people. My name is Mary. Namaste.